Hey guys, Gabe Dimmick from the Baseball Rebellion, and this is Miguel Sano's swing. Let's take a look at it here, just all the way through, just so you guys can see it all in one motion before I talk about it. So this was the home run derby of monsters. I mean, you had Aaron Judge, you had Stanton, you had Bohr, you have Sano. These are all Moustakas. I mean, these are some really big guys. I mean, there's probably some more that I missed that are just mooses. And I'd say where Stanton totally relies on his strength, in my opinion, and Judge would be good even if he wasn't crazy strong. Sano lies somewhere in the middle to me. So I think he's a big dude, but he's got a pretty good swing, but there's definitely some things he could be better at. So let's take a look here. So let's take a look at his load. So one of the things, if you guys have watched the Judge video that I did as a breakdown, we've noticed that his back pocket, his back hip would really load back behind him very, very well. It shows his back pocket to the pitcher. And Sano does this a little bit, but not to the same extent as Aaron Judge, in my opinion. It's just not quite as much loaded up back there, not as much counter-rotated. And then you're going to see here that it looks like his front leg is kind of slightly rotated open already, which we want it to land open, but we don't necessarily want it to be that open. We want it to be a little more internally rotated as he's moving forward. And then also it just looks like his head gets a little more forward, more over his front hip compared to some of the other hitters. So that's something that I think could help him gain a little bit more depth in his swing and a greater ability to wait longer to decide whether to swing at the pitch. He wouldn't have to hit it so far in front. You can see him kind of go and get that pitch out in front. He hits this ball really hard, and he goes and gets it and drives it out of there. But if he could wait a little longer on some of the pitches, I think overall as a hitter he could be better. But he is a really good player, and he's got a good swing. In particular, he does a really good job of, as his lower body is opening, and you can really see it, his timing of his lower body opening is pretty good. You can see that back heel going down as his front heel is going down. His back heel is coming up as his front heel is going down. That's a pretty important move in my opinion, especially when timing is pretty good and there's not an off-speed pitch or anything like that. We would like to see that switch happen. And what I think he does the best is he does a great job of side bending back here. This is a great view to see that side bend happen as that lower body turns open. You can really see this side bend happening back here in his oblique, and you can see the American on his shirt. Notice how it does not turn almost at all through these frames here. It doesn't turn at all, right? So that is separation. That is staying on the pitch. That's going to help him drive the ball to the opposite field extremely well. As well on outside pitches, again, I just think his head gets maybe a little forward here, and he hits the ball a little out in front. And because of that, you can see that he finishes with a lot of weight over his front leg instead of being a little more back foot heavy like a guy like Aaron Judge or Bellinger. But the truth is he's got a really good swing. Let's take a look at one more here at the end. And his pattern's pretty similar. A little bit of a load, just not quite as much as we might like. And then as he goes to land, great side bend as he opens. And then he just goes and catches it way out in front. And he might be cheating a little bit just for the derby to try to pull it and get it out of there. But I do think that I'd like to see him be able to be a little more back over that back leg. Maybe pull his back foot forward a little bit and really finish over his back leg more. But again, he's a good hitter who's a big, strong guy who does a ton of things right, especially that side bend. So if you're looking at an example for that, this is a good guy to watch there. To really being able to stay on the ball. And we don't really get a side view of it. We really just get this back view of this side bend back here, which is really, really impressive. So thanks for watching this breakdown of Miguel Sano.